Being a student for quite a while, I used to wonder about the lack of shortcuts or smoother paths when you go about the idea of learning or education in general. Now, I don't need to talk about the whole education system of my country because I've always been an advocate of shrinking my circle of concern close to my circle of influence. Well, that basically means I like not to worry about things that I can't control. And I won't be lying if I say that being interested in this productivity culture, I've done my fair share of research and experimentation about how we could learn more effectively, even if the sole purpose is just to score better marks. And although I'm not that good of a student at securing marks, or maybe I just don't care enough, over the next two videos I would like to share the two methods or strategies I found to be the most effective and have incorporated in my own studying in high school and even in college sometimes. Special importance on that sometimes. So the first thing I'd like to talk about is the process known as active learning. Active learning generally revolves around the idea of retaining information better and for a longer period of time, and also gaining more intuition into different concepts. Imagine this, you're trying to get hold of a few chapters for the test that's coming in a week. So what do? I grab the book, open it and start reading it, but then what? I get my pens and my highlighters and start rereading it over and over again while underlining and highlighting the important points, and soon realize that, well, almost everything was important. This is the process of learning I've been taught my whole school life and is known as passive learning. Now, passive learning isn't complete garbage, but what if we can do better? And here comes the idea of active learning. A formal definition would be: active learning is any learning activity in which the student participates or interacts with the learning process as opposed to passively taking in the information. It appears that learning is enhanced when multiple neural pathways are activated at the same time. In plain terms, the more we can activate students' brain in different ways, the more they learn. This means that engaging as many sensory, cognitive, emotional, and social processes in the student will increase the learning potential. You can check out the article about the neuroscience behind active learning and how it all works and why it is legit, which is given in the description. It talks about how active learning can make the newly learned information trigger old related knowledge. This way, the neurons who wire together fire together principle comes in, and it can help our brain link relevant information together and help retain them for a longer period of time. Active learning also triggers multiple senses at the same time, helping our brain to learn better. When given the opportunity to actively engage with the information they're learning, students perform better. It nurtures the brain, giving it an extended opportunity to connect the new and the old information, correct previous misconceptions, and reconsider existing thoughts and opinions. According to a study into learning-centered approaches of education, students learn more when they participate in the process of learning. Active learning is discussion, practice, review, or application, problem solving, exploring new concepts in groups, or even just working out a math problem on a piece of paper. A research by Cornell University suggests that during passive learning, that is listening to a lecture or just reading some textbooks to absorb information, a typical attention span generally wears out around 12 to 20 minutes, whereas when we engage with the learning more, through processes of active learning, we tend to stick to it for a much longer period of time. Now, active learning can be done in various ways. It can be solving some problems after learning a new concept in physics or maths or anything else, or actually working out a whole derivation by hand with your intuition. I think you'll agree with me that using or applying a formula is a way better pathway to internalize it compared to just repeating and rereading the formula over and over again. So from the next time, try to invest some time in writing summaries, drawing mind maps, making charts, solving problems rather than just rereading the same thing over and over again. Active learning is also backed by what I call the law of effort, which basically says that the more effort you put into learning something, the longer you will retain the information. So I hope you too can incorporate it in your studying or any kind of learning that holds some value in your life, and hopefully learn better in the process. If you have any personal tips or strategies that you have found to be really helpful in this context of learning, please do share the gold with everyone in the comment section. It will really help people out. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you again for supporting me. We are officially 50k strong now. And to finish things off, if you found any value out of this video, hitting the like button with your nose will actually help me out and let YouTube know that this video is actually worth watching. And if you have some time in your hand, you may want to have a look around my channel and subscribe if you like the kind of content I make. As you guys might know, online college has started, so I don't have as much time as I used to during the vacation quarantine period. So forgive me if there's any inconsistency in uploading videos, and yeah, that will be all from my side for the time being. Hope you're having a good day. Bye.